What to do, YouTube, and welcome back to the AOVI Clan channel. This is NESSINATOR, the Clan channel host, bringing you guys another Call of Duty Ghost gameplay commentary. Hope you guys are enjoying the uploads we've been throwing up this previous week. This one here, you're going to be watching U1z PR Chaos on the map Dynasty. And on this one here, you're going to see a little bit of a different approach. I know you guys have seen some very rush-heavy gameplays from Chaos in the past couple of videos especially. But this one here is a little bit more strategic. If you take a look at the scoreboard there is a point here where he does lose the lead. He is trying to backpack this team to victory. But however, the other team does have a couple of good players on it. So you'll see him struggle a little bit, especially with a map like this. And it seems to be the ongoing, formula that anytime players that are halfway decent, or players that are good players, or I should say have good KDs at least, when they play other good players or they play anybody else that has that presents a challenge, they tend to do a lot more camping. So Chaos knew that coming into this battle. He knew that these guys were going to play a little bit more conservative, that they would actually do a little bit more camping, especially again on this map Dynasty that already has plenty of campers on it. So what he does is he takes a little bit more of a passive, less aggressive approach, tries to feel out where these teams are spawning, and also to where they're coming from. And that's what you're seeing here in this gameplay, is pretty much a very strategic gameplay. Again, you could keep an eye on the scoreboard just to see the score fluctuates back and forth right now, all the way up into the 30s. I think it's around 30s or 40s. Chaos takes over and then pretty much seals the deal with some pretty good honey badger work here. But anyway, I think the gameplay overall is very entertaining, and that's kind of what I want to talk about again too. I know I've covered this in the last couple of videos, not too much though, but it was just, what makes an entertaining gameplay and what makes an entertaining video altogether. Now, I know there's a lot of content creators out there for Call of Duty that make Call of Duty videos for various reasons, some to make a name for themselves, others just to go ahead and put out content and try to be as good as an entertainer as possible. I would put, the Black Worm in that category and stuff like that, even though, not a big fan of his playstyle in the camping, because again, I just can never be passionate or friendly with campers. I don't like campers, period, enough said. But, as far as, being a YouTube creator, I would say that everybody has their own styles. Now, I would say that, especially when it comes to the commentaries too, because again, there are the ones out there that do a little bit of preaching in their own, and I think it's kind of funny when you see these young kids preach and talk about life or doing well and stuff like that. I find it pretty entertaining. It's like a 300 subscriber channel like myself saying how to be successful on YouTube. And it's like, you really haven't been around the block long enough or gained that much experience to know those type of answers. So, when it comes to commentaries, I don't know. I think I try to stick to Call of Duty because I think it's really relevant to what is going on in the gameplay. I want you guys to pay attention to the gameplay. I think the gameplay is one of the most important. I mean, if you think about it, it's one of the most important things, because Call of Duty in itself, videos on YouTube, I think all derived from some form or fashion of people wanting to show their skills off, right? I mean, how good you are, kind of make a name for yourself, get noticed, become known, or whatever the case may be, whatever your goal or motivation was in the early stages of YouTube. I think was mostly just to show off and put your skills on exhibition. But somewhere along the line, there's, of course, everybody's going to start getting involved in this. Everybody wants to start making videos and showing their skill off. But then you start having a lot of scrubby commentators, a lot of scrubby YouTubers, a lot of people, when you watch their gameplay, it is not good. You can tell by their mechanics, the way they navigate their map, the mini-map. You can tell just the way they, go about conducting themselves on the battlefield, that they're not good players. Yeah, you can like their voice, you can like the cool little quirky effects they put into their videos, but that doesn't do it for me personally. Me personally, I will always be about the gameplay. That's one of the reasons I do still love to watch Market J gameplays. I think he's probably my favorite, along with any kind of other pro scrims and stuff like that, because I enjoy seeing good gameplay. I want to see something that I can relate to. I want to see something that'll wow me, and seeing or listening to a YouTube commentator just because I like what they talk about or how they sound is not really my style. I don't watch these videos for entertainment value, I guess you could say. Like the trolling stuff or the comedy stuff. I really don't care about that. That's not something that interests me. I'm more interested in the gameplay. I want to see sound gameplay. I want to hear some good tips, tricks, ideas they have. That's the type of thing, like I'm being pretty much a student of the game, and that's just coming from my level, which of course is a little bit different. I'm not your typical teenage player that's out there, still in high school. A lot of the clan members, and myself included, are already in our 20s and 30s, and we just enjoy watching good players play the game. And that's pretty much what I wanted to state in this video. And I hope that we are doing that as best as possible as far as providing you guys with entertaining gameplays. That is something we're going to keep striving to do. I'm going to try to keep them fast-paced for you guys. We do play that style already. Aggressive, oppressive, very impressive, as AOVI stands for. But you guys, thanks for all your views, all your subscribes and likes. This is Nessinator1, just coming off the cuff with this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for everything. I can't say that enough. The channel is doing great, and we're having fun doing it, and hopefully we can keep it up. You guys, thanks for. This is Nessinator1, and I'm out.